Boom. Extend this out a little bit more. So this actually isn't, again, it's not too different. Again, a lot of the changes we're looking at aren't all that different. But we're able actually to get this a little bit more reserved. So initially, I was right. We didn't get a ton of improvement in terms of our northern board, but we were able to get a little bit more interaction. I'm gonna slide this back actually to 24 hours out. We were able to get more with our southern stream. Let's see here. I mean, I wasn't wrong here, but we did get a little bit better interaction between our north stream and southern stream. It looks like on this front. You can see how it's digging a little bit more. It's what we want to see in the end result. We want to see a phase that's happening a bit farther west. So it looks like we were able to get that interaction, and we were able to push this a little bit farther west in terms of when the phase is happening. So that's good news. That's what we want to see. And overall, it makes significant changes in the end result. I'm telling you, these are minor changes that we're looking at 500 millibars in terms of the beginning parts of the run, but it makes changes. As you can see here, this is it ends up turning out much more amplified. And we're looking at 12Z. I mean, technically, I was looking at from 18Z to, I can't do that anymore. From 18Z to 0Z. So now it's kind of pointless to go off any further. But you can go back here and do 18Z, and there's 0Z. 18Z, 0Z. We've got this more reserved, and that's overall, it's a better look for snow lovers. Okay, so now let's compare all the models, what we have. Even then, the solution isn't likely a big hit for I-95. I mean, I can show you the P-type map if you really want, but you can see the difference here. Still, it's it's, it's changed, but it's not exactly drastic. So now we get switch here. Boom, all the different models. There's the Euro, there's the Canadian, there's the GFS, there's the NAM, there's the RGAM, there's the UCMET. So I'd say the Euro, RGM, NAM are three of our more reserved models right now. In the GFS, CMC, the CMC is a little bit in between the Euro and the GFS right now, but I would say the GFS and the UCMET and the CMC global model are more of the reserve camp, but the CMC is in between those two models of the UCMET and the GFS. So overall, I think the Mid Atlantic has a pretty good shot at this one. You know, I just sent a tweet out a little bit ago that if there was 100 simulations, I think the Mid Atlantic has the highest success rate more times than the Carolinas or I-95, New York City, Southern New England. That they get the best chance of getting a hit. However, that does not mean Southern New England and New York City are not in play here. They absolutely, I think, they are in play. Doesn't mean this will come to fruition, but they have a chance to see some uh, significant snowstorm. Because if it were to phase like it would, this is either going to be likely a pretty sizable snowstorm, or it's going to be little to nothing. For the Carolinas, I think there's a sleet slash ice storm potential here for sure, and you want a more flatter progressive out to sea. That's what you want to a certain extent, but that's what you want. If you're a Carolina snow lover, you would like this. You would not like the 0Z runs tonight. in terms of that. If you were Western North Carolina or Central Western North Carolina and Central Western South Carolina, you would like the Jersey rims to me. But in terms of Central and Eastern North Carolina and South Carolina, you wouldn't be as much as a fan of these rims. But yeah, Eastern Alabama, North Georgia, Carolinas, Virginia, Mid Atlantic, PA, Jersey, Southern New England, they all get a shot to see some snow out of this one. I just think more times than not, if you ran a simulation, I think the Mid Atlantic would have the best chance here. But that doesn't mean Southern New England can't get as much snow as Mid Atlantic can. It's not what I'm saying. I think the, the Mid Atlantic is in a decent spot here. I think for this one. I think I've said that at least a few times over the last couple minutes or so. But yeah, those are my thoughts right now. Again, covered both of those systems and don't want to go too much further into it. So we can get into better details over the upcoming days. I'm going to be active on Twitter, as you know, for my Twitter folks that follow me. So yeah, I'm going to be posting, do more round-to-round analysis to see what we get. But it's better to have one storm chance than none. And even after that, we're going to have plenty of opportunities uh, down the road. Whether they come to fruition or not is another question, but we're going to have opportunities. So that's going to do it for me all. I hope you all have a good night and peace out.